Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about Hbar, analyzing the price together, understanding what's happening with the price, and of course, what we could be expecting going into Tuesday morning. I'm sure everyone that follows my channel at this point is well aware as to what's really happening with the crypto markets, and of course we're going to analyze if you did miss my market analysis update and so forth. But if you're looking across the board, you are seeing a lot of red. And as far as Hbar is concerned, Hbar down about 6% over the last 24 hours, with the price currently sitting below 20 cents, 19.5 cents to be exact, also down 3.7% in Bitcoin comparative. Now, if you're looking at the market valuation, $8.2 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is holding at around $500 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So, market has been seeing significant pullback. There's a lot of fear within the crypto space right now. But, let's really analyze and see, what's happening. So as far as the dominance is concerned, I really want you guys to take a look at how much strength that dominance is showing. It went up to the likes of 62.19% just a few hours ago. So pretty much what I've been saying day in, day out, that it's not a time to be getting excited, especially when you're looking at the dominance. And if Bitcoin were to tumble towards the downside, with dominance sitting so high, it would skyrocket. And that's exactly what we're looking at happening with the dominance. So again, everything we've been speaking about so far has been quite spot on in my honest opinion. But if you're looking at BTC, guys, we nailed the Bitcoin price. So you guys can see this for yourself. Bitcoin is currently sitting in the 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level. We actually saw Bitcoin dropping below, the March, 28th wick down to, the $78,000. We actually went down to $76,445. So if you watch my market analysis update, we literally touch exactly at that key support where I expected the next support to be. And we kind of have seen a little bit of a bounce. We did have a CME gap. I think it was around 77,000. That has also been filled. And you are seeing a little bit of a bounce for BTC right now. But there's so much more that you need to be paying attention to. There's a lot of, there's a lot of concerns regarding inflation, which of course can have an impact. And especially, the traditional market has been showing quite some weakness. And even though we have seen a little bit of a bounce, which is to be expected, especially when you retest some of these support, I'm still, not too optimistic. You need to see the price of Bitcoin in the 23.6 in order for us to be getting excited. And as of now, that's obviously not the case. So if you're looking at it on the hourly time frame here, you can really see what's happening with BTC's price right now. So I've seen a little bit of a bounce, but like I said, we're not out of the woods just yet. But with that said, let's take a look at what's happening with Hbar's price. So Hbar's price, of course, it's not going to be not reacting to Bitcoin. Hbar is not an exception. So of course, Hbar has gone down obviously since just the last few days, guys. In just the last few days, Hbar has dropped 37.73%. We saw a major fake out, obviously, which was last Sunday when Donald Trump announced the crypto strategic reserve, which doesn't even exist. It's more of like a Bitcoin strategic reserve. And you are looking at the price of, Hbar almost at the levels, we haven't seen since, of course, the February 28th level. So we still haven't retested exactly at that range, but, we are very, very close. So we have seen a little bit of a bounce, of course. Right now, you did see Bitcoin bounce a little bit, but dominance is still quite high, and like I said, I am not too optimistic right now. For BTC, I still do believe that Bitcoin has more downside, especially around that 73k price point. I think that is still on the table. So with that said, chances of us falling down to the 15.6 cents are still on the table. But a lot of people, and I said this to you guys before, compared to where we started off back in November, it's still really, really high from that. We're still up almost 400%. People tend to forget that, but on this channel, I will continuously remind you guys because I know a lot of people will be forgetting that. But a nice, obviously, correction, obviously due to the market correlation as well. That is obviously something that we need to factor in. It's holding better than expected. I know a lot of people are going to be like, Crypto ZX, what do you mean it's holding better than expected? Because the reason why I say that is because look where we were back in November. We're still far, away for us to retest those levels. So that's something that I want you guys to keep in mind when you are analyzing HBAR's price. Obviously, right now, as far as the support is concerned, and major support around 15.5 cents is on the table, and I still do believe that is something that we could be looking forward to. That again is not a small drop. That's a 20% drop from where we currently are. And again, if BTC were to retest down to 73.5, I think those are some closer time frames to be keeping an eye out on. But I'll keep you guys covered, of course. Obviously, around the support were around the 17.7 cents, which we've almost retested 3 times. Obviously, we have some support around that range, but pretty much after that, there's no significant amount of support until we get to that 15.5 cents. So those are things we need to keep in mind. And again, I'm not writing that off based off of the strength that the dominance is showing, and BTC showing quite bearish price action. So of course, those are some things to be looking out for. I still think the bull market is not over, but that's where your risk management comes into play. At the end of the day, that's my personal opinion. Maybe the top is in. I'm just basing it off of the historic price patterns and seeing what's happening with the crypto space. And I've been in this space for so long, and I just don't think we are at that stage yet. But again, like I said, that's my own personal opinion. Only time is going to tell me down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.